Hi everybody, I have opened another box and found some more Spellbinders items that I was behind on showing you guys. So I have some Betterpress plates here. These are part of the Betterpress Copper Plate Happy Everything Sentiments. So I want to show them to you. This was a bundle, but you can buy them individually. The bundle is BD0936. They're beautiful scripted sentiments, so we're going to show them to you. And I'm sorry I missed showing them to you guys. Individually, they are BP274, and there's 2 of them with dies, or there's 3 larger ones, BP279, BP276, and BP278. So I'm going to cut a piece of Spellbinders Betterpress paper down to 5.5 by 4 1/4 with my trimmer. And we're going to get right to letter pressing them in the Spellbinders Betterpress system and see what they look like. Okay, so that is that. I have my lilac platinum here. I have my Betterpress inks, and I have my Betterpress here. So that there, have this here. Okay, so I just have a piece of sticky grid stuck on the lid here. There's a hair stuck on that one. Okay, so we're gonna start with BP278, which I think says happy anniversary on that one. BP278 is the number on that one. We'll start in the middle here. And remember, you can foil these in your Glimmer system. And I'm going to start with a nice bright color. Let's go with Coastal. And there's that one. Oh, it looks like I have a little splotch from my, where is my, I haven't found my little, my brush tool yet, but I think I have a splotch from my ink right there, and I want to try to pick that off. Okay, happy anniversary. Very nice script for that one. So that's BP278 for that one. And to clean them, I'm just going to use some spray, ink cleaner, and I just use a rag and wipe that off. So that one's BP278 for that one. All right. And move on to our next one. So same thing, I'm just going to put a piece of paper on sticky grid. Oops. And the next one we're going to use is BP276. I think it says, hope you're feeling better. one in the middle. And I don't like to put them perpendicular this way. You can, but I find when that goes across your Betterpress, it makes speed bumps. So I do like to do them horizontally instead of perpendicular. This way goes this way. Going this way is a smoother ride against your machine. It makes it easier. Okay, for this one, I think we will go with, let's go with teal topaz. If you are interested in any of these items, you can purchase them with the links down below. Oh, excuse me. I'll sneeze there. Hope you are feeling better. I love this script. Again, that one is plate BP276. Beautiful. Okay, let's move on to our next one. This is pretty easy to do. Okay, I think this one says Heartfelt Sympathy, BP279. And I think for that one, let's see here. Go. Let's go with maybe we'll go with apricot for that one. I imagine we would probably use a floral image with that. And in fact, I have some other Betterpress plates here that I think we could probably put some cards together very easily. Oh, that one's very pretty. Again, I need to do a better job with my felt pads here. More tapping, less rubbing. Okay, Heartfelt Sympathy for that one. Okay. That one's BP279. And I have an idea on a card we can put together with that one. Okay, and then the last two I think we can put on one card together. Let's see, I think they say happy birthday and happy everything. Okay. These two we're going to cut out, so I think they'll be okay if we go this way because we're going to cut them out. So even if we get some ink on the side, they'll be all right. And I think I want to go with some brighter color on these. Let's grab Wild Berry for happy birthday. Tap, tap, tap instead of smushing because I think that's what's getting my ink to kind of see what happens is the little felt strands on the ends there is what's coming off of my ink pads like that. I should be pulling those off. Or just being conscious of that when it gets on my plates. They get left behind. So I'm going with that. And then I think I'm going to go with, let's go with Azure for Happy Everything. Yeah, you can see as my pads get a little worn down, and I like to do a little swipey and tap, tap, tap. Just taking a look at my plates and seeing where some of those strands might get deposited. Okay, so Azure and Wild Berry are the ink colors I use. Okay. And since I'm die cutting these out, I'm not really worried about being perpendicular. Okay, just taking my time as I go over these. We have a speed bump and a speed bump. Okay. All right. Oh, they did okay, actually. No speed bumps. No problems. They look pretty, actually. Okay, and these are BP274, and these are the two that come with the dies. I'm going to grab my cutting plates, and we are going to cut these out. Now, you do not die cut on your Betterpress. You grab your cutting plates. So we're going to move the Betterpress out of the way. And we're going to grab our cutting plates to die cut this. And I'm just going to use a little bit of washi tape just slightly on the outside. And I want to be very careful because sometimes this paper can be very soft and rip. So I want to be very careful just to put it on the outside, not on the inside of my image. And this paper is pretty thick, so I'm going to run it through once and twice. Hopefully that cuts it all the way. Okay. All right, so it cut both of those beautifully. Okay, happy birthday and happy everything. That's BP274 if you just want to buy that individually. All right, so let me show you some other Betterpress plates here. And I think we can put together some pretty nice cards. Actually, we're going to leave this out because we're going to do some more Betterpressing. All right, so the other plates I wanted to show you guys are these Botanical plates. And one is BP228, which has these ferns. And then this one is BP229, which has the silhouette image. They also have two small sentiments. Let's see what those look like. And I think those would look nice for just an everything. Hey, thinking of you. But I think also for the sympathy, depending on what kind of colors you use. but let's see how they would look on a card. As I said, I am way behind, so these are in the shop. These are not new releases. They have been out for a while. Grab another piece of, and again, I just get the big Betterpress cotton card panels. This one's in porcelain, 8.5 by 11. Cut them down to what size you want. And actually, I want to grab my black cardstock for this one. And I like the Paper Insider black cardstock. Let me grab that. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I couldn't find the black cardstock, but I found this dark gray cardstock, which I think will work pretty well. And I used the notched corner frames, which you guys know I've been reaching for a lot lately. Cut out the heartfelt sympathy, and I think that will look pretty nice against the gray. But what I want to do is use these ferns, BP228, and kind of put these ferns along the outside edges of that. So let's put those like this. There's actually two sizes of ferns, a larger, a smaller, and then there is a sentiment that says, I don't know what it says. I'll have to look it up for you guys. But let's get this stamped out here first. Okay. And I want it to just kind of be subtle in the background, so I think I'll just use like a tone-on-tone dark gray ink. So we're going to use Thunder. See how that looks. Pretty nice. And again, I'm just going to you know, put that on there like that. And I'm just going to flip this like this, so that as it goes through this way, nope, that's not gonna work. We want the opposite. I think I should have just left it the way that it was. If I leave it and just flip it like this, nope, that's not gonna work either. I actually need to move these to the opposite end, so let me clear them. So if I want them on opposite corners, let's see, how would I do that? I want a smaller one, I guess here, and the larger one here. Kind of like this, and then this one like this. So they would have to go like this. Okay. Even make this one kind of go in like that a little more. All right. Okay. Okay, there's our background. I could probably even put like another one in the middle there, but again, most of that's going to be covered up by our sentiment. Yeah, so we just wanted it to be a background. That paper is so nice and thick. That did come out of a Paper Insider box though. And again, those ferns came from BP228. Let me look up what that sentiment was for you guys real quick. Okay, it says be happy always. And it comes with this smaller fern and this larger fern. So that's that Betterpress plate. And this is how I would assemble that one. All right. And then I have one more that I want to show you guys. And that is this one, which is BP229. And it is another foliage plate. And this one has 2 sentiments. And it is called Bloom Wildly Betterpress plate. And the two sentiments this was a pretty large one, say, find beauty in the simple things and bloom wildly on your birthday. But I want to use it with this happy birthday or happy everything, because it's already a big bouquet of beautiful florals silhouette, but we already have these two done. And then, like I said, it has two of the smaller sentiments in there. Find beauty in the simple things. Oops, stuck there. And bloom wildly on your birthday. They're nice small sentiments. They're no dies, but they're nice small sentiments which come with that. And again, the plate is BP229 on that. But let me show you this big, beautiful. I'm going to pull this one down. You could certainly cut a big piece for that, but I've already cut my Betterpress paper to 5.5 by 4.25. But those of you guys that are looking for bigger Betterpress sheets, you can do the 5 by 7 with this. I have gray ink on here. You could certainly do your 5 by 7s with this. If you don't want to do A2 size, which is 5.5 by 4.25, you could do that. Now I'm going to do this in some fun colors instead of just your normal silhouette colors. So let's do I'm going to start with Tuscan in the middle, which is like a golden yellow. Then I'm going to add some pink. So I'm going to add some taffy at the top. And then I'm going to add hydrangea at the bottom. Let's give it a fun rainbow, playful vibe to this. See how that looks. Oops. Stuck it on backwards. Let's make sure your Betterpress word is at the bottom here. Oh, look how fun and colorful that came out. And then to put that together, just put that on a top folding card, and then put my happy birthday or happy everything on there. I think I'd go with happy birthday. Probably pop that up. Okay, so those are the, we could even do the happy everything on here. You know, those are some of the new, or some of the Betterpress plates that came out. I shouldn't say new because I'm a little behind, like I said, between moving and working and not being able to unpack everything that I moved. I am a little behind, but I wanted to give you guys, as I start finding things, heads up, I'm a little behind. So the ferns are BP228. Okay. The silhouette flowers there are BP229. That's these guys right here. Okay. The sentiments you can buy individually or you can get them all together. Heartfelt Sympathy is BP279. That's what you see right there. The Happy Birthday and Happy Everything are BP274. They come with dies. Hope You're Feeling Better is BP276. That's that one. Happy Anniversary is BP278. All right, so hopefully you guys had fun watching me catch up on some Betterpress plates. If you have any questions, don't forget that you can also glimmer all of these. These are going to look beautiful foiled. If you want to learn more about foiling, hot foiling specifically, I do have a hot foiling playlist. I will link that down below in the description. Don't forget you can also get the notched corner frames. That's S5602 from Spellbinders. All of the inks that I used are Betterpress inks. These are the collection of Betterpress inks. You can get the storage tin also from Spellbinders as well. This is the archival ink storage tin. The lilac platinum die cutting system is also from Spellbinders. And then of course the Betterpress storage or Betterpress letterpress system, all from Spellbinders. All of the links will be down below, and then of course the paper trimmer. So all of this is from Spellbinders. The links will be down below. If you're interested in any of these, they are affiliate links. They do help me out in supporting my channel. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching my channel, and I appreciate you guys' support. If you want to learn about foiling in general, that would be the hot foiling playlist. You can also join my Facebook group. It is called the Foiling Snobs Club. Thanks for watching, guys. I had fun showing you guys these products, and you can go shopping at any time. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.